At the heart of our culture is our hospitality, how we welcome people, our warmth, our openness, our famous word Akwaaba, which means welcome. But this week, that same word has sparked a storm on social media. Should the greeting that welcomes visitors at the Kotoko International Airport remain Akwaaba? Or, since the Kotoko International Airport sits on Garland, should it be replaced with Oobake, which also means welcome? A simple question has spiraled into a nationwide debate about identity, culture, and unity. And today, we ask the question, who gets to say welcome on behalf of Ghana? You're welcome to Entertainment and Trends. My name is Nelson Kofi, and I am doing this with
Angela Kufuor, aka Miss Anjishima. Guys, hope you had an amazing week. Yeah, we did have same too, but like you know how we do it here on Entertainment and Trends. Nelson took you on a very tense note because this has been a very tense topic that has been debated all over with heat. Heat. Somebody say heat.
Heat.
So yeah. While Nelson is giving you the hits and tension, I will bring you that relaxing tone on Entertainment and Trends.
That's ironic because I believe that you are about to bring the heat
Oh,
on
really?
here. Yeah, you're about to tense up the mood. But that's what I feel. Angie, hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing
How's
amazing.
your week been?
Yeah, it was okay. It was just an ordinary week, nothing interesting. Yeah, except for this.
Yes. And funny enough, this has sort of been the biggest viral moment of the week. It started early Monday, Tuesday, but it became really rife around Wednesday and Thursday. And I just want to take your mind to the time where you came upon the trends and you came upon this comparison of who should really, or which language or which word should really be welcoming visitors at the Kotoko International Airport. I want to pick your mind on that.
About 3 questions just like that. Okay, let's take them one by one. How did I hear about this whole debate?
Yeah.
So I got a notification on my phone, I think Wednesday. One famous guy on X who talks about it and who is alleged to have propounded this debate. Nat Bongo, right? That's his name. So I had a notification. I don't follow him though, but I just had a notification about his post. And I, not being a fan of X, I didn't pay attention to it. I received so many notifications, but I don't pay attention to it. So it was you who brought the whole the light of the situation to me. You opened my eyes to it. I mean, you wrote a script about that. Script was amazing. You do well, Nelson.
Thank you. What?
Yeah, I'm feeling he's a good writer. If you need a writer, you can contact him. Yeah, so Nelson wrote a script and then I read through and then I read, okay, so this is what is going on. And yeah, that's when I formed my own opinion because he wrote it in a neutral tone, given the size of those against it and those for it. And after I read it, I had a stand, and I'll probably share it when we begin, when in the course of this discussion. Yeah.
Why don't we just get to the point where you tell us where you stand on this or in this debate?
Okay, where I stand.
Yeah.
My name is Angela Kufuor. I am a Guan from the Volta region.
All right.
But I stand for the people who are propounding that Oobake should replace Akwaaba at Kotoko International Airport.
All right.
Yes.
Kindly explain further. Why do you want to change something that has been there for a long time? Why now?
Why now?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that we have been overlooking a lot of things in this world, not just Ghana alone. There are a lot of things that have been overlooked. Ghana is a multicultural country.
Right.
We have the Ewes, we have the Guans, we have the Ashantis, the Akan. Let me just put them under one umbrella.
Yeah.
We have the Akan, we have the Gans, the northern part, the Sisalas, the Gombas, etc. And we have been unified by one common language, which is our official language, English. And here lies the case. Some ethnic group feel one language is being dominated, is being used more than the other should be used. It's dominating all over. that is fine if it dominates and a lot of people speak it. But when it rules and overrides another language in its territory, then it becomes a problem.
Okay.
That is what I think.
Yeah.
So, if Akwaaba in a Ghan land, on a Ghan land, makes the owners of the land feels like we are being sidelined, our language is not regarded, I think it is a good feeling. It is a good thing for us to for them to speak about.
Yeah.
That is why I support them, because mine, I don't think I will sit somewhere and watch somebody's language override mine.
Yeah.
I'm putting myself in their shoes. How would I feel if this was done in the Volta region? I wouldn't accept that. So the fact that it's not being done in my home region doesn't mean I should turn a blind eye to it.
Yeah.
If it starts somewhere, it is eventually going to get to my home. And when I don't speak up about that, it will get to me one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I completely understand your perspective, and that's the point a lot of people put across with the stand you're taking, right? But then there's also a good majority of people who are saying that Accra, or the Greater Accra region, is the region that hosts its capital, the country's capital, which is Accra. And first of all, the Kotoko International Airport is a state monument or state property, however you want to put that. So it does not necessarily need to adhere to the feelings or the wants of the region. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It is for the state, not for the region. What do you have to say about that?
And what is the recognized language for the state?
The official language
for the state.
English language.
Yes, so why not English language, but a language that is not used at the national level? If you are saying Kotoko International Airport is a national asset, then everything that is done over there should use the national language.
Okay.
Because so far, other languages are recognized, but they are not really used at the national stage, national level like that.
Yeah.
So if we are arguing that since Kotoko International Airport doesn't belong to Ghana, it doesn't belong to Akans, it belongs to the state, so it can use any language, then it should use the language that is recognized nationally.
Recognized, but Akwaaba is recognized nationally as a word that means welcome. So you choose a colonial language, which is the English, or welcome.
We have already chosen it. It is what we've been using since we were colonized till now. We use it officially in our daily lives, in our debates everywhere, from parliament to the government house to ministries, private sector. It is used everywhere.
But we've gained independence. And since then, we've been trying to fight to reclaim our culture, because a lot of things have been corrupted, for lack of a better word, by, foreign culture. So if we're trying to reclaim our culture, why do we have to go and use English word welcome at the forefront of a state monument or a state property?
This. Fine. If we should fight against the English language, whose language will be accepted then? Who will sit down and vote for another language to represent the country? We have Ebe, we have Gan, we have Chi for the Akan state, we have the Dagombas, we have the Sisala, we have the Gwand. Among these languages, which one will be selected to be a national language? You think the Chi will be selected to be the national?
What's your question?
My question is, which of this language would you suggest or would be best to be a national language?
The
if
Akan
we should
language, because it's the most popular language.
Spoken by
the Akans
and the Dagombas, the Ewes.
But
what happens to them? Are they not part of the country? I come from Adidomi. I don't understand Tree. And the president comes, he's giving an address and he's speaking Tree.
Yeah.
What am I getting from that message?
But a greater part of the country, a lot of people, even when you go to the Volta region, I come from the Volta region, so I can say this for a fact. So even though a lot of people, majority of them speak Ewe, but then some of them also speak Chi.
And some of them speak Chi.
Yes, we can say that for the north, a lot of people, large parts of the country speak Chi. So so the word Akwaaba actually has come to sort of dominate the whole country, if that's what if I'm communicating that right. So everybody understands Akwaaba as welcome. We have these pictures of, you know, a lady with a pot with a Akwaaba written. Like, it has become
It has
something
welcome
we all,
also
yes,
written on it.
welcome.
Yeah.
Okay,
People
so,
recognize Wezo also,
but not Oobake.
not Oobake.
Yeah.
Because why do you think Oobake is not known?
I don't
The
know.
fact that you don't know it doesn't mean that other people don't know it.
Well, I didn't know Oobake until this debate.
Well, people know it. People on the Ghanaland know it.
Okay.
Even the tree speakers who are here, most of them know it.
Okay. What about the visitors who already know Akwaaba as welcome? Because Akwaaba has sort of become an international thing.
It is because we projected it to them over the years.
And what's wrong with that?
I'm not saying that something is wrong with us.
Okay.
We have projected Akwaaba to the world over the years. So if we should project Oobake, in 10 years' time, it is also going to be recognized.
Okay. Some people have argued that people who side with you are sort of driving the country into lines of tribalism. What do you make of that?
First of all, they feel that they are being sidelined. The tribalism has already started. That is what they are fighting in the first place.
Okay.
So it is not the core that is going to cause tribalism. They already feel like tribalism is affecting them. That is why they are talking. How would I be on my land and then someone's language is overriding when my language is not regarded over there in that person's own land?
Yeah.
So my plight is that I am seated here. You came to me. I accepted you.
Okay.
And then you are imposing your language on me, on things that should have my language on it. So already you are trampling upon my language. Okay. And that is what I'm fighting for. So it's not, this debate is not going to, it's not about tribalism. They already feel the thing is there and is affecting them, and they are speaking up about it. And people are just trying to shut them up that they are going to start the tribalism already. But why the thing is affecting them? Shouldn't they say it? It's like saying that I'm in pain and I should keep quiet about my pain because someone is enjoying it.
No, but that's also a lot of the discussion that has come about, because
why don't we regard their pain, their voice?
Their pain. What does Akwaaba over there do to you? Like,
it does a lot. It's my land. It is. Greater Accra region wasn't the capital region until 18 something when it became that. Imagine we're still having Cape Coast as the capital city of Ghana. Would this have happened? Would Oobake be a greeting at a Fantiland airport?
Well, we cannot assume what could have been.
So it didn't. Greater Accra, before the capital city was moved here, there were some people inhabiting the place.
Okay.
They had a language, they had a culture, they had everything set up. They were already a community.
Yeah.
And then you come to them, we are going to set up the seat of the government and centralized everything here. Okay, we are fine. But then we also have our culture and everything that we do. If you are coming to build a monument, a national monument here, it's fine. You can put it, you can do anything you want with it. But that doesn't mean that somebody's language or somebody's culture should trample upon mine just because this place is going to be a capital city.
Okay.
What happens to my traditions then? What happens to my land then? You can have the seat of government here, anything you want to do. You can have Akwaaba written anywhere, written everywhere, any tree language written everywhere, all in the name of the capital city. But then Akwaaba you are arriving at Accra, in Accra, where Ghana stays. Yeah, the capital city of Ghana.
So
Ghana,
yeah.
Greater Accra region.
Yeah.
When I'm a visitor and I come here and I land at Kotoko International Airport and I ask people, oh, where are we? We're in Greater Accra region. Which people inhabit this place? The Gans. What do they speak? They speak Gan. And is this, you see Akwaaba, is this a Gan word? No, it's a tree word of Ashanti region. Why?
Okay.
So you get to know about another region before the region that you've landed in.
Okay.
That is a plight.
Okay, so, well, another concern that has come about, people against your perspective are of the view that if you're calling for changing of Akwaaba, probably you should have started with the changing of Kotoko International Airport, because first of all, that name is not a Ga word. It actually is in memory of a man, Emmanuel Kotoko, who was an airway military officer. So first of all, the Kotoko International Airport there is not a Ga word. But then people claim that there is not enough concern about that. So why is the issue Akwaaba?
People who say there's not enough concern about the name are not informed. They are not well informed. There have been so many calls for Kotoko International Airport to be changed.
But that hasn't gained as much momentum as this one. This actually seems very...
Because it's been on social media. People who... this debate started on social media, and that is why it is gaining such momentum. But these calls have been... how would I say, they are formal calls, the name of Kotoko International Airport to be changed. There are petitions. How often do we hear such petitions on social media? Unless an influencer takes it on. But these are official writings. These are petitions for the name to be changed. And that is why you don't hear of them so much, because it's not influencers, the people who make noise about things, who are projecting it. How can you tell me that an issue is more pressing than another issue? We have road issues, we have climate change issues, we have a lot. So if someone raises one, why do you think that another is more important that we should raise it? We have been talking about road accidents, the poor state of roads and infrastructure, schools, hospitals for a long time. And then what has been done about them? What has been done about a lot of them? And then there is another issue, another alarm has been blown, and we are saying that is not important. The important ones that you've been championing this whole years, what has it yielded?
So if I got you correctly, you are saying that since we talked about issues of the past, road accidents, youth unemployment, and they didn't get the attention of the government, or nothing has been done about them, so we can just move on to another subject.
I'm not saying we should move on
and forget about the important things.
What is important and what is not important?
I would say youth unemployment is more important than Oobake and Akwaaba.
No, to you, your priority.
No.
You don't push your priority on other people.
Well,
what you think is important is not important for another. Someone who is at East Legon wouldn't see poor road networks as a problem.
Well, but that person at East Legon travels to the Volta region. He travels to Central region. So on a broader scale, it is a problem for him as well.
It is a problem when he travels. What if he doesn't travel?
What if he travels?
Then it becomes a problem.
Exactly.
But so how about someone who feels his tribe is being sidelined? That is his problem. You don't push your problem on people. My problem is my problem.
Okay.
Your problem is your problem. So if I'm speaking about my problem, don't tell me to shut up about my pain.
No, they are not telling you to shut up, but they are saying that why don't you champion? Your voice is powerful.
We have been doing it. Haven't we? I'm not saying that the fact that we are not getting results on youth unemployment and poor road infrastructures, we should sit down somewhere. But we can't just everyday road. How about the poor hospitals? How about the schools under trees? Exactly. So we shouldn't talk about them too.
Yeah, so those are actually cause for concern, but not Akwaaba at Kotoko International.
It is somebody's concern. I think most people are treating this issue as trivial because they don't. It is not being done to them. It is not affecting them directly. If it affects you, you will understand it. I am not a guy, and this doesn't affect me in any way. But I put my shoe. I imagine if this was done to me, how would I feel? How would I feel? That a whole airport, you go and see Oobake there or Akwaaba there, whilst we don't speak it in the region. If you watch it, I'm trying to quote this popular man when the Nazis, during the Nazis period, the Cold War, but he said something like, they came for this group of people, he kept quiet. They came for this group of people, he kept quiet. And when they got to the church, that's when he realized that it was eventually going to get to him, he should have spoken about all of those things. So I won't wait for it to happen to me before I'll say that, oh, this is not good. If it has started with someone, then it will eventually get to me. That is all.
Okay, well, that's pretty heated, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'd like to pick your mind on this very controversial topic. Do you think that it's a cause for concern or otherwise? Let us know in the comments below. Yeah, Miss Angie, you want to cool down a little bit? We have music spotlight.
I'm cool. I'm chill.
But what if nothing is done about the Akwaaba? Are you going to continue championing it
anyway?
Till next
I am
year?
Cool, like I said.
Yeah,
I am cool.
No, I'm asking for real. So if we don't change it,
I am not one of the championers of this issue. I am just feeling their pain. I'm just understanding their plight, and I think that it should be heard. They should be heard.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a voice of the marginalized,
voice
of the voiceless. So I'll speak for the gang when the need arises. I'll speak for the Ewes if the need arises, and the Dagumbes, and as well as the Sisilas. Thank you.
Okay. Now at this point, let's go to Music Spotlight. What do we have for Music Spotlight? Can you introduce it?
Oh, guys. Jackie has released her most anticipated album.
Okay.
After Midnight.
Yeah.
Album has been released. And guys, it's hot. The numbers, the hits, the beats, the rhythm. You need to listen to this album. So we have a lot of songs on this album. There are ones that she pre-released before the actual release of the album. We've heard of Sankofa. We've heard of the likes of the other one that was released.
Wishatawali. Hamatan.
No, Hamatan is part of the new release.
You're talking about the pre-release.
Yeah, Unconditional. Yes,
Sankofa.
They were the teasers, and you see how they were, passing through our veins. That is how the other songs on the album will pass through your vein.
All right, so let us know in the comments what you think. Or have you listened to After Midnight? Have you streamed the songs on the album? If you share in our views, let us know in the comments. If you disagree with anything we've said, let us know in the comments, and let's have a beautiful discussion. Let's continue in the interaction. My name is Nelson Kofi, and this is Entertainment and Trends. I did this with
the beautiful Miss Angie Shima. Have a lovely weekend, guys.
Bye.